Louisiana Governor Bobby Jindal was chosen to deliver the Republican response to President Obama's address to Congress following immediately after the president's speech. Across the network cable news spectrum, Jindal's speech was not well received and categorized from everything between not his best oratorical moment to a complete disaster. This coming at a time when the Republican Party needed to shine more than at any other moment in nearly a decade. Even the conservative-friendly Fox News channel had little nice to say about Jindal's attempt to rise to a level of public speaking that has become synonymous with our newly elected president. Here's what some of the most popular cable news personalities had to say about the unfortunate and embarrassing debacle.
There's a lesson in this experience. The strength of America is not found in our government.
Britt, your thoughts on the Republican response?
The speech read a lot better than it sounded. This was not Bobby Jindal's greatest oratorical moment.
God bless Louisiana, and God bless America.
The Republican response tonight from Louisiana's Governor Bobby Jindal. Rachel, a Republican invoking the lessons of Hurricane Katrina seems counterintuitive. That's just off the top of my head.
Honestly, the Republican response to Barack Obama's first State of the Union was to invoke government failure during Katrina as a model for how to move forward as a country. I know that I'm paid to talk for a living. I am incapable of doing what I'm paid to do right now. I'm absolutely stunned.
Well, we'll give you like 45 minutes to repair.
Thank you.
Chris, it was a different style of speaking. Let's put it that way.
Let me try maybe to overcome my... I was surprised by the fact that somebody from Louisiana was complaining about federal spending. They've done pretty well in that department lately because of the generosity of the American people toward them after Katrina. They weren't complaining then and haven't been complaining since. They also had to go to someone outside the Congress to make this claim tonight because all the Republican leaders in Congress have their hands, let's say, a bit touched by the reality of the last 8 or 20 years.
Jindal didn't have a chance. He follows Obama, who in making speeches is in a league of his own. He's in the Reagan-esque league, and there's nobody like him, and he had, as Britt indicated, a wonderful, a glorious backdrop behind him and a setting that was a grand setting. So Jindal had a really hard task, and he tried the best he could.
And I don't think he did it. You know, I think he had a really poor performance tonight, sorry to say, but it just came off as amateurish, and even the tempo in which he spoke seemed like sing-song, and he was telling stories that seemed very simplistic and almost...
And that, of course, was Governor Bobby Jindal, the governor of Louisiana, making the Republican response. David, how well do you think he did?
Not so well. You know, I think Bobby Jindal's a very promising politician, and I opposed the stimulus package because I thought it was poorly drafted. But to come up at this moment in history with a stale government is the problem, we can't trust the federal government, it's just a disaster for the Republican Party.
Governor Jindal is coming under fire for being less than honest during his speech, referring to the story that he told about visiting Sheriff Harry Lee during Katrina. Local officials have since come forward saying that that story is not true and suggest that Jindal told it because Sheriff Lee has since passed away and would not be able to rebut the story. Also coming under criticism is a claim that Jindal made regarding a monorail system running from Disneyland to Las Vegas. Jindal had been told many times that there was no such provision in the Recovery Act, yet for reasons known only to the governor, he decided to share the false claim with a national audience during his speech. Chico Brisbane, CBTV.